Okay, this video is to show you your new website. It's called a launch website. And, the reason being is that we like to launch events or launch companies or launch products. Um, Reason being is because there's a cool email input, email sharing application that comes with this theme. And so I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the site, let you know, get your bearings straight of where everything is, and um, and hopefully after this, you'll pretty much know everything that you need to know in order to update the website on your own. So let's jump right into this. Um, your post page right here, this is your blogs. Um, so if you're going to constantly be putting out any information about the event or about your company, um, you would blog it here. So, for example, if you just announced a new DJ lineup for an event, or if you, I don't know, announced something or put a press release, you would put it as a blog post and you would add that. Right now there's no blog post here, but you would add it now here. You would give it a title, you would give it the text. If you wanted it to have a featured image, you would set that featured image down here. Let me put my highlighter cursor on. Um, and so right here, you would be able to put that. And then if you were to create categories, um, for example, if it was you were blogging about an event or a press release or something, you could categorize it there, and then you click publish to go live with it, or you save it as a draft if you don't want to go live with it. So that pretty much covers your post area. On your website, your posts would appear on your blog. So when you click blog, again, there's no blogs. So as you can see here, there's no posts. But when you do start to see the posts, the blogs will start to appear here when you start to put in blogs. Um, this is where you're going to add media to your website. Any pictures, anything, you can just store it all here. And this just lets you manage all of that media. Your pages of your site. All these pages on the left-hand side, they have an equivalent page over here. Its pages right here. So let's say if you're already logged into your dashboard and you go to your own website and you click on Mission Vision, and there's something here that you might want to edit real quick. For example, this image right here, you don't want it to be clickable. You just want that image just to appear as an image. Well, right on the top corner here, you click Edit Page, and it actually takes you to the page. Then we take this image and we unlink it right here. And so now this image is not a link anymore. And you could even edit the image in this corner here. And there's a lot of things that you could end up doing there for that. And then you click Update. And now I would come in here and just edit this part of your page so that it's Mission Dash Vision. Then I click View Page, and now that page is not available. Oh, because I changed the URL structure for a second, but now it is available there. So again, now that image is not clickable. If you notice, I'm not able to click it anymore. So I just taught you basically how to be able to go into a certain page, and if you see something here you don't like, you just simply click Edit Page. And every one of your pages here is a page over here on your site. So going down the line here, comments, don't worry about this. Let's talk about appearance now. In the Appearance tab, there's a Customize option. Now, there's a couple of things that we can customize here. The site title. the source church. Notice this is your site title and your tagline. This is what appears up here on the top of the tabs whenever you see something. That's why you see the source church there. And then if I would, we empower you impact. I don't know. Or I would put Pembroke Pines Church. Or Pembroke Pines, Florida. And I would click save and publish and click close. Well, if you save and publish, it's already saved. And now it'll appear when I refresh. Notice it will eventually propagate to show that the top now has Pembroke Pines. See, the source church, Pembroke Pines, Florida, is now available there for you to see. The next thing down, your navigation. This navigation right here is showing menu number 1. So that's very important that be set to menu number 1. And the static front page. Whenever your front page, that means when someone goes to the sourcechurch.org, what is it that you want them to see first? And you're actually allowed to set that. If you want the sourcechurch.org, the home page, to be the blog, you just click here and it'll be set to the blog. If you want it to be your contest, that you're giving away something, then you put it to the contest page that you have set up. And I believe it's in this one, it's join. See? So now you're seeing the home page of your site will be the contest that you have. Right now I have it set that the home page is the about page. And then your post page is where are your blogs gonna be? And of course I put it on blog. So when you save and publish, all of this information, all these changes that you do here will reflect. And then going down to the widgets, let's talk about this for a second. This area that you see right here, let me draw this for you. This area right here is your widgets area. Okay. So how do we control your widgets area? Widgets are controlled under the widgets menu, and these are available widgets to you. You can also bring in widgets from other applications that allow you to have widgets. A very popular one is Eventbrite. If your event is on Eventbrite, then go to Eventbrite, grab their widget, and then you come in here, you grab this text one, you bring that in here, and then you drop that code into here, the widget code. You click save, and it will reflect that event that's coming up. Any widget at all that you're going to bring in from the outside, you've got to bring this text box in and drop the widget in there. Now, your theme comes with some widgets already. Let's say you wanted a search bar for some reason or another, and we'll call it search save. Now, when we go here, watch what happens when I refresh. Now your website has a search bar, and so if you ever needed that, that's there for you. If you wanted to show recent posts, recent blog posts, if you wanted to show a calendar, a custom menu, or I don't know, something that you want to, I don't know what kind of menu you might want to make, but you can actually make another menu and put it as a widget in here. So speaking of menus, let's go down to the menu section. You click on menus over here. Let's see, I want to make sure my cursor effects are on. So you click on menu over here, and right now this is menu 1. This menu right here is what's controlling what you see here. The reason that about and then mission is under it, purpose and team is under it, is because you actually set it up that way. If you were to move mission just one click over, let's say you put mission above it and you press save, watch what's going to happen to this menu here. Now mission will be the first thing on top of it. So if you want to control anything on this side menu, you got to control it over here. So you have the power to do whatever you want here. Where all of these are pages on your site. So if you don't see a certain menu item, but you've created that page, you come over here to the pages part right here and you find it. You can search for it, or you can see the most recent ones. And so if you want to bring the contact page in, you click it and then click add to menu, and it throws it at the bottom, and you've got to rearrange it to wherever you want to arrange it to. So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to click save and refresh. So now it'll be back to the normal place that it was. A couple of things. Let's say you wanted something to link out to somewhere else. Let's say you wanted it to go to your PayPal page, paypal.com. And you wanted to call this give on PayPal. You click add to menu, and now there's a give to PayPal, and it'll go towards that page. Now let's say you wanted that, let's save it and watch what happens now. You see give to PayPal. Now let me click it, and guess where it's taking me? PayPal.com. But the problem is here, it actually took me off of your site and took me to PayPal. What if I wanted it to open in a new window? So leave my site open, just open this in a new window. Well, you come up here to screen options. I want to make sure that you're seeing where I'm at over here, screen options. Click that down, and then click make sure target link is available, and then go edit, bring that back up. Give to PayPal, go back to it, and then click open link in new window and click save. And now what happens when I refresh, watch, boom, new window. See, I still have my other site here, but it actually opens it up in a new window. So I'm going to delete this one because I don't want that on there. So I'm going to click remove. I'm always saving the menu item, and that's how you control your menus. What if you want to create a new menu? For some reason, I don't know why. Well, actually, for the widgets, you might want to create a new menu. You can actually do that here, and by creating a brand new menu. And up here, notice there's menu locations. The launch effect menu is set to menu 1, because this menu is the launch effect menu. So you set that to menu 1 always. If you did create a second menu, you could set that menu to the new menu by coming here and setting it as the new menu there. So that covers your appearance. Plugins, you can watch different tutorials on YouTube about plugins. Plugins are just cool things that you can add to your WordPress theme that make it more robust. There's Facebook plugins, there's email plugins, there's a ton of stuff. But for that, there's a whole different tutorial for that, and you can find those everywhere on YouTube. The users, the people that are going to be going on your site and making any edits, you want to create new users for those people. And it's very simple. You just add new, give them a username, put their email address, put their first and last name, create a password for them, and then click send this password to the new user. And you can make them a subscriber, contributor, an author, editor, or an administrator. Obviously, all of these have different rights. If you make someone else an administrator, then they can also come in here and create new users. If you just create them as a contributor or an author, they won't have all of these things on the left-hand side. If you're going to hire someone just to blog for you, then you would make them an editor, and I'm sorry, or maybe an author, and you would then they would only have posts maybe to be able to to mess around with. Don't worry about your tools. Settings, you can go in here and see what the different settings are and do, your email address. You can get to know a little bit more about, WordPress. Some of these things I would just not do anything with them, just kind of leave them as is, unless you become a more professional user, and then you're able to go in there and kind of see other things that you can play around with. But this is where I really wanted to get into. Okay, this is your launch effect area. This is the big part of this website. In this particular case, they want to give away a free iPad. So they've got this page here where they're requesting your email, first name, and a cell phone number. Okay, all of this is controlled in this launch effect area. And the whole design of the website, this background image, this blue up here, this image right here, when you enter the website, all of this image, this background, this blue color, this blue back here, this white, it's all being controlled through your launch effect app and the launch effect area. So when we go to designer, these are your global settings, and if you can go into each one and kind of click around and see what exactly each one can do. Meta tags, this is your kind of SEO information. Facebook, if you have a page, a Facebook page, you want to put this in there. So for these guys, they do have a Facebook page. It's down here. I want to grab this here, and I'm going to fix this right now. All right, let's put this right here. Okay, I'm going to save those changes. And also on their social media, I want to make sure I put an HTTP in front of this. You have to have, right now it just has the www, and that's why we got that error. Because if it's www, it thinks it's a page within your website. So I need to make sure that it has an HTTP in front of it and make sure that I save those changes there. So now there should be a Facebook like button at the bottom of the site somewhere. It will appear. There it is. So now someone can come and like your page, and they could even say, great church, and then post it to their Facebook. So now when I go to my Facebook account and I look at the things that I've posted, see, great church. And it even shows the logo, the source church. So those are cool little things that automatically happen on your website when you come and fill in all the information that needs to be. Open graph image. This right here will, if you upload an image here, it will replace this image right here. So if you don't like this image that's showing up, you can actually replace that right there. You don't want to mess with, unless you're really pro, CSS scripts, web fonts. Page background. This background that you're seeing here, all right, let's inspect this element. 1423 by it's a lot. This JPEG is a huge JPEG. And if you're gonna have someone design something new for that background, they gotta come in here and they gotta see the size of this image that's back here, so that they can create an image of equal value, so that serves as an image that goes all the way across. Plus, they need to respect the size of your container in the middle. So, and that you can put, if you don't want an image in the background, you just want a color, then you can actually change that here and you can select a new color. But we've selected for a background image because it makes it more impactful. So you put a new image and you click save. Favicon, this little thing up here, like Facebook, that has the Facebook logo, that's a favicon. So if you want yours to have a sort of favicon, I would recommend for Source Church that they take this right here, this cross power symbol type thing, and they make that into a favicon. And it gives you the instructions here. It must be a 16 by 16 ICO file, or it can be a PNG file. And you upload that and you click Save Changes, and all of a sudden you'll see yours up there. Social icons. Your social media accounts that you have will all appear down here if you give it a URL. So there's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you have a LinkedIn, put the URL here. Make sure you put the HTTP in front of it. If you have a Google Plus page, a YouTube channel, Tumblr, Pinterest, SoundCloud, Yelp. Let's say you want to, I don't know, a miscellaneous link to a blog somewhere. I don't know where. You put that URL here and you put the text. And you click save, and those will all appear as little logos, this area right here will get bigger, and more will start to appear as you populate that information for them, for this area. And then site credits, this is, you can disable it, or you can write in site credits. In this particular case, down here in this area, you'll notice that I put some site credits, for the people that created the website. So that takes care of the global settings, sort of the overall settings of the entire website. Now, there's a sign up page. And on this sign up page, this is the sign up page that we're talking about, where you win a free iPad or you win a free whatever, something you want to, they win something or they sign up for something. This tab here controls those settings. So Learn More tab. The Learn More tab is this tab up here, the Enter Website tab. So notice that on here, the Learn More, I have it as Enter Website. You can give it a certain link. You can change the background color. That's why you see that blue that's up there. The size is here. The font, you can mess around with the font. There's so many things you can mess around with that little thing. You can even disable it. So if you click that and you disable it, that won't even show up there anymore. The container, the inside of your container, this white area right here, that's called your container. This is what contains your information. Right now we set the container to the largest possible. Look what happens when I set it to small. Look what happens to the container. It actually turns into a small container, up and down. You can, I've had different clients, different needs, where they might want a small container instead of something large. In this particular case, we made it large and we've centered it. You can put it to the left, you could put it to the right. There's so many uses for it. The background color, we set it to white. And you can give it a border. You can play around with all of these effects and it will start to mess around with your container. The logo and heading, this heading right here, this image right here, the largest is 700 pixels wide. So you're able to edit this image right here simply by coming to this, you choose the file, and you add it on your own. You can align it. If you want, instead of an image, if you want it to show up as text, you can you can put different text in here and it will show up as huge amounts of text. The color of that text, the size of it, the font of that text, all is controlled right here, and you save those changes and you're able to edit that logo and heading. The subheading, enter, share, and win. This controls this right here. If you want to change this text or this title, you come to subheading. Control that here. After they submit, this is the text that they see. This is the color, size, style, effects, and the font. You're able to edit that all right there. The body text, that's where you see this area right here. You're able to control that all right here. And then after they submit, you control that body text right there. Same thing, color, size, font, what type of font is used is all controlled right there. Loop content, if this sign up page, if you want to put anything else on that page, you can actually do it by clicking edit page, and then you can put, you can add a video to this area. So let's say we went to YouTube and I grabbed the first video that I see, but let's say it was your own video. Let's press pause. Let's bring this code, this embed code. You got to bring the embed code. Let's bring it back here. Let's click text so that we can put the embed code in, and let's click update, right? Now, we come back to the loop content, and it's going to place it at the top, and you click save and watch what happens now to the join page. Boom, big video at the top. If you want to set that video to be after the logo, watch what happens now. I bet you it's going to appear right after this logo here. Click save, and boom, just like I like it. See how you're able to control all of this stuff? And again, this area right here is controlled by clicking edit page, and you control it. If I want to come in here and I want to put other text, this is the story of a lovely lady. Let's say I want to add a picture to that area, and I insert a picture, and I click update. Guess what's going to happen to this page? It's all going to I can start to build out this page and do a lot of things to it. And again, of course, I set where all that stuff appears. After progressing, at the bottom. So let's say I want it to be all the way at the bottom. Click here, control this, and it's going to appear all the way at the bottom after everything. So I'm going to delete this stuff because again, I don't want to put stuff there, but there might be a time where you do want to put stuff there, and that's where you're able to edit all of that. Labels, you'll see your email address, or copy and paste and then submit and share to friends. Guess what? All of that stuff, you'll see it right here, your email address. Everything, the submit button, this button right here, I don't know, you could put sign up instead of submit, or enter me to win. Let's say enter me to win. Press save. Guess what's gonna happen? I bet this submit button now changes to enter me to win. There it is, enter me to win. Custom fields, I added the first name and cell phone as custom fields. If you want another field, let's say you wanted home church as a field and you wanted to make it required, you click that, press save. I bet you now after cell phone, we're going to see a new field called home church. And there it is, home church. So you can actually ask multiple questions, whatever you want to put there. So that will leave there. privacy policy, you can edit your privacy policy, returning visitors, people who are coming back to the site to enter the contest again, progress indicators. This is cool. You can actually add a countdown. So you enable a countdown timer. You set the countdown to start, or let's say you want to end this contest on Monday. So you put contest ends, and you can edit the color, the size, the text. You can even say how you want the countdown to look. You can edit all that. Click save, and now I bet you a countdown will appear. Yep, contest ends in 1 day, 11 hours, whenever that contest will end. Because we set it to end on Monday. Let's say we set it to end Tuesday, it's going to add another day to this. So now it's 2 days. So you can and then take off the contest by clicking that again. If you want to add a video at the top, you can put that embed code right here. You press save, and now a video will appear at the top. And there's that video. So you could put a video 2 ways. You could put it by editing page, or you could put it at the bottom here, in this area here. There's some additional settings that you can mess around with here. Just play around with those pre-populated Twitter messages. When someone signs up to your contest, you can enter in the email that they will get. So Pastor Chris at thesourcechurch.org. Then the subject, thank you for entering our contest to win the iPad. And then you can edit whatever text you want it to show. This, if you leave this launch code, it'll actually leave the code that they need to use in order to share that link over and over. So now that's the sign up page. Now your website, you can actually control this page separately. So the container, this area up here, you can't control the background, because that's on the global settings. But this text right here, you can control this image right here. You can control that too. Again, it's through the theme, and all of that stuff you can play around with here in order to edit those settings in the back. The integration, if you have MailChimp, Aweber, Campaign Monitor, Google Analytics, or CAPTCHA, you can integrate those cool things here. We actually integrated this client's MailChimp account. So we went and got the API key, we chose the list, and now whenever you sign up to win the iPad, it's actually going to go to his MailChimp account. He's going to start receiving email signups on his MailChimp. If you don't have MailChimp, it's still going to store your emails. It's going to store them on this tab here called Stats. This stores every email, and you can export it as a CSV file. So everything that you're doing here, if you don't connect it to a MailChimp, you can actually see it here. And this is where it's going to show you who are your best promoters, because the idea here is for someone to enter their email address, put their first name, put their cell phone, put their home church, and then enter to win. But check it out. Thanks. Want to improve your chances of winning? Invite more friends using the link below. The more friends you invite, the better your chances. Why is that true? Because if I take this link and I post it on my Facebook and I say, hey guys, this church is giving away a free iPad, sign up here. if one of my friends clicks that link, because of this unique URL that's right here, that's tracking it. And so as I continue to send more and more people, this conversions is going to start to go up. And then if someone signs up, not just visit, but actually signs up, they will, so there's visitors and then there's actually people that sign up. Your biggest promoters, the one that should receive the iPad is the one who has converted you the most, the one who took the time to take this link here and paste it, or they tweeted about you, you know. And again, this tweet right here, you can control that. Remember, back over in designer, sign up page, additional settings, pre-populated Twitter message. You can actually control that tweet. You can like it. People can like it, share it, and all of these are connected to that person's unique URL. So you're actually going to reward the person who gave you the most visitors and the most signups. And that's the whole point of the launch effect. So that pretty much concludes everything that you need to know about launch effect. Play around with things. If you have questions, just let us know. But you've got a pretty powerful tool here, and it's pretty controllable on your end. And good luck to you in your launching of whatever it is that you're launching.